See? That's why. Okay. Automating the factory process. PC conveyor belts are linkable to most Minecraft blocks. The exception is the crafting table to make it automated. The special table has to be used as opposed to the normal MC crafting table. The conveyor belts are no based on the materials coming in, what's being put in. With the AutoCraft table, you set a pattern in a special grid. Once enough material has been inserted to make it, it crafts it and pops out the back. All right. So pretty much automated crafting factory. So what do we have here? We have looks like we have chests, right? We don't know what's in it because we can't open it, but he has a set, right? So some random item is gonna be ejected out. Possibly some actual like sword or something like that. Whatever items, sticks. This is gonna spit it out. Boom. They're gonna link up right here. Come out, and just to keep the suspense, I'll click on the GUI later. I should click on it now. Oh no. We need to actually make it. It looks like okay. That's not bad. First, take the iron and stick. See, that's exactly what I thought we were gonna be doing. All right. Iron stick from the chest and place on the right hand of the crafting table from an iron sword. Next, come back and press the buttons to eject the material into the table. It will craft the sword and then drop it on the conveyor and we'll pick it up. Okay. So, what do you do? So, in order to make the sword, right, for the automatic workbench, you place it on this side of the oh, that's something else. Sorry. that's another mod I have installed, the Power Tools mod. But anyway, you put this in here, right? And you create the iron sword, bam, on this side of the GUI. So you're done. So now what happens is, looks like we have wireless transfer. So bam, sort of comes out. So sort of gets put into this thing. All right, but we don't have enough to make the sword. So what do we do? Iron. Boom. Done. Why? Because 2 iron were ejected out. Looks like they were stacked together. So make sure you pick up the sword. 17A. This concept of feeding also applies to furnaces or furnace. Non-working demo. Whoa, that's awesome. Done with that. And a brewing stand. Non-working demo. Well, I've never used a brewing stand before at all, but I'll take your word for it. Alrighty. The next machine is called the roaster. Ooh, I love this thing. Now this is difficult to explain. I mean, not really, but it's awesome. Cooking. So the roaster is used for cooking meats and smelting ores without the need to place them into the furnace. The fuel, though, is burnt at the same speed as it was at a furnace. If it takes, let's say, 1 coal to cook 5 chickens, the roaster will still use 1 coal, but it will just do it more quicker. The same result can be done with furnaces, but a roaster allows multiple items at once, and then conveyors can sort it out later. Using your sword you made at the start of the section, dispatch these chickens and pick up their meats. Come here. Alright. Now, first take the coal out of the chest and place it in the roaster, and then flip the lever and throw the 2 chickens into the belt. So, after you're done with that, look in the chest for the cooked chicken. Now, what happens here is that we pick the coal, right? We put it here. Any fuel could work. Lava, from what I read and told, but you put the 2 coals. It will still use the same thing. However, what's going to happen is that, let's see, is that it needs redstone power. And once there has redstone, this turns on. So not only it does it quicker, but it uses, I think, a little more resources, so it kind of balances out. That's what I've been told. That's what it said. So we're gonna turn it on, and we're gonna throw the 2 chickens on there. They're gonna go up. Boom, boom, cooked. And we're gonna turn this off. You can also use the roaster for smelting ores, cobblestone, glasses, etc. It's an automated section. Please enter to proceed to the next area. Now, oh, here we go. Pro tip. Don't stand on the live roaster, it will roast you. So you can also use this as a mob trap. So as an example of it roasting, right? See? There you go. I'm being cooked alive right now. I wonder when it's gonna stop. There it goes. But see, there you go. It will roast you. So let's get rid of this. Where did my chicken go? I've lost my chicken. Oh no, it goes in the chest. Sorry. There it is. So, I'm gonna enter here to proceed to the next area. And we're gonna descend. Bam, and we're gonna turn it to noon. Oh, whoa. 19A. Okay, so 19A, 19 right here. Alrighty. Oh, this laser. These are new, but damn, it's gonna be awesome. So, special detectors. PowerCraft comes with a range of special detectors that can detect everything from moving items, mobs, players in day and night, and empty chests or empty or full chests. These applications for these sensors are almost limitless. At first, you may think you would use any of these sensors, but believe me, as your world becomes more involved with PowerCraft, you will start to see their uses and applications. Alright, so hold on. Read the main board first, then come back. Room 19A. Empty. My God. Oh, this is a small room. Okay, I'll go with this one first. Empty and full chest detectors. I haven't thought of this at all. Used for detecting when a chest is either completely empty or completely full. Press the button on the empty chest to send its last stack to the full chest. Both the empty and full lights should come on. I haven't used this at all, so press to send last stack to the other chest. This is the chest detector. See the green line? That has to be touching one side of the chest to get a reading from it. I see, okay. Press to send the chest back to the other side. Pro tip, use an inverter to make this a night sensor. Daylight sensor. When the sun is up, sends power, rain detector sends. Okay. Well, since we have the magic of this, we are going to use this rain. And we're gonna make it night. So now, it's night, this thing doesn't turn on, but the rain is turned on. So if we turn the rain off, the rain detector will stop raining, this goes. But we turn the daylight back on, right? Boom, it gets power. So now, boom, this is done. And this light is on, this light is on. So if we send it back, whoop, light is off. So that's how it works. Interesting. See the applications for that. Room 19A. So we're done here. Here we go. Beam can be stopped by any solid block. Walk through the beam to trigger the red light. Laser detector basically is like a tripwire. When checked, it will send the power. So we get in here, boom, it sends the power. Now be wary. We are definitely going to come back to the laser later. You see it's kind of pinkish purple color. That just means that it's harmless. It's a tripwire. It's good for, like, you know, banks and whatnot when you want to store your money. Special detectors set the range by what type of block is directly beneath them. To the right, you will see many different materials show what range are effective. Okay. I have all these sensitive purposes. This demo, all sensors have been used at very short range planks. Very short range planks. Gotcha. 16B. So press the button to release the item onto the conveyor. The conveyor detects passing items, lights up, and sends a redstone signal when it detects something. So it sends the item out. Once it detects it, lights up, goes back out. Okay, so once we're done with that, we don't need anything else, so we'll just put the item back. So items back, send back. Okay. Short range, pumpkin, melon, glass, or wool. Medium range, dirt, gravel, and sand. Long range, stone, cobblestone. Very long range, obsidian. Press stone to release a pig onto the conveyor. Room 19. Mob detector detect all life forms from nearby that are not the player, and passive mobs as well. Poor piggy. Did you just... What are you... Oh, no. Please stop jumping. Sorry. I need to kill these pigs before they start messing crap up. I'm getting a call. Done. Where's the other pig? Come here. Yeah, so I got a call. Don't worry about it. No big deal. It's all good. I'm missing the game though, but whatever. It's more important. More fun too. Player detector. So let's see how far we can get this thing. If you can see the Alright, so you see this thing? It's not on. It's not on. It's not on. Let's get closer. Boom. Turned on. It's detecting me. So that's how it goes. This machine you see to the right? Oh, yes. Is a laser harvester. It is a roast. So you see, it's the same laser, right? The same laser. However, once you put a roaster underneath, it becomes a laser beam of death. So the machine you see to the right is a laser harvester. It's a roaster and a laser tripwire at each of the end, but when fueled and turned on, it becomes a deadly killing machine. The advantage of this is that when the laser kills a mob, it drops XP as it kills it, as if you killed it. Press the button to kill the pigs behind you. Okay, before we do that, I'm going to go to sleep, because if I die, it's going to suck. So let's turn it to night and go to sleep. And hopefully, yeah, we have no bombs turned on. Okay. Now let's turn it to noon. Okay, I did that for a reason. So now, so we're gonna do this first. All right. So bam, it killed these two things right here. See? So we're gonna collect these things. Oh bam, see this? It killed them. Oh, sorry. I just want to think, but we're not using any cheats like this. But alright, so that's what happens, right? So this is the setup right here. Roaster on the bottom, put some fuel into it. Once it has redstone power, this turns on as well and becomes a light or laser beam of death. And you know it's a laser beam of death because the laser that comes out of it is actually a red color, the normal laser you would expect, and not the pinkish red color you saw on the other one. That's how you know. So now, let's put all this away. The end result of all this, you can just not build mob grinders, but you can give you loot and XP as well. XP can be stored on the conveyor just like any other items. Use diamonds to store XP on a conveyor to use the special XP storage to store your harvested XP. When you want to give it to your level, simply right click the storage and it will give you some XP. If it's empty, it will display the message in the chat window informing you. Technical note, even though there's 4 cows in the trap above, due to the way MC loads, sometimes the cows glitch and either are killed and walk through the walls. Die, sorry. Okay, so there's a giant thing up there. Alright, so they're killed, whatever, do their thing. Bing. Those items are just dropped off. The reason the area of the conveyors is so big is because you can also have a full mob trap just for loot and no XP. Got your XP, go to the right, collect the store. So there it goes. So I collected XP and then the storage is empty. So, Oh yeah, if you're flying as well with the thing, it also affects you at a certain height. So there's the diamond. So that's how it works. You got brakes and everything. So that's how it goes. So let's go back. We have a pressure plate here. Redstone logic chips. Oh, this is gonna be fun. PowerCraft comes with a range of compact one-block redstone gates, doing away with the large, costly, and troublesome manual versions. The chips are very simple. Purple arrows are inputs, red arrows are outputs. If you're unsure of the terms like inverter or flip-flop, then I suggest read up on the Minecraft redstone logic, which I'm probably gonna link up on the bottom. Uses are up on the back wall. Inverter flips its input to the opposite on-off-off-on direction. So, possible use for the inverter is to keep pistons on. When the switch or circuit feeding is off, many other logic functions is RS circuits. So there you go. So pretty much, that's what the input looks like. Now I'm not too big on the redstone circuit. Probably Captain Sparkle's gonna explain it better. But from the looks of it, we have an on, but this is off on the other side. So once you turn it off, the other side turns on, and it's bam, done. So flip-flop, click, click, click on, click, click off. Uses include using a single pulse of power to change a power state, like using a button to turn lights on off. Click, click on. Okay, there it goes. Let's turn on this thing. OR gate can accept input from two sources, one output. Basically, like having a light switch on each end of the room for one light, or used in logic to have multiple areas send out items from chests based on whichever lever is activated. So this turns it on, turns it off, on. Doesn't matter. Either input will give one output. Got it. AND gate requires both inputs to be on before sending power. Users may include secret door which requires both switches to be found or before it would open. So obviously we have one, it won't work. But we have two, it would open. Three-way and same as last, but with three inputs. So it's the same thing. So it won't work. But if we have all three on, it would work. Got it. Now, this ends the logic section. Well, this ends this one, but there's a lot more. What's going on? Let's go. There's a whole plethora of the bulldozer. There's a whole plethora of redstone logic gates, which is kind of difficult to explain because you have to craft them, which is not a big deal. The instructions are in the guide that are on Minecraft's page, so it's gonna be work. I mean, it's not bad. Stage 3. Okay, so bulldozer instruction. The bulldozer is a new addition to the PowerCraft 1.6a. The bulldozer is a drivable vehicle that can mine blocks, place bridges and torches, and as it goes. It requires several steps to make, but once you have it, it's indispensable. Over the next few rooms, I'll explain in detail how to make, activate, level up, drive, and use the special functions of the dozer. Stage 2, building the form. Crystals. So gather the crystals. Interesting. So that's the noise they make. All right. First step is to gathering the special power crystals that spawn in the depths of the world between layers 5 to 15. There are 8 different colors of crystals, and you need all 8 to have the fastest and best bulldozer. You will also need 1 crystal for a special tool you need to make. To your right is the 8 assorted colors of power crystals. Take the pick from the chest and break all 8 to collect. Then go to stage 2. So it breaks like glass. They're all assorted colors. Crystals jingle so you can find them on the ground. They also emit particles. It's really, really interesting. So we have them. Crystals have 3 uses with the bulldozer. 1. You require the 8 different colors to increase your dozer up to the max level of 8. 2. 1 crystal and an iron ingot is used to craft the activator, which is used to form and control the dozer. 3. A single crystal can be crafted into higher grade fuel dust. Push this when you affect all the objectives. Okay, so let's put this back. And let's put this here so I don't accidentally use it for some reason. Building the form. Next step is building the body of the dozer. This isn't actually done in crafting, but placing the blocks in the world and using the activator on. So it's kind of like the snowman golem thing. It's an activator on them to turn into bolts. First, you need to make 6 iron blocks. You'll also need 2 chests. Arrange them in as you see here. The direction of the blocks doesn't matter as long as they form this basic design. Stage 3. So. Did he just shut it on me? He did, what a douche. Alright.